How's it going, everybody? This is Jose from the Stock Market 101 channel, and I hope you guys are having an amazing day. And as always, if you guys haven't checked out my latest videos, I suggest you go check them out real quick. But other than that, let's get right into it. So it's been quite a while since I talked about the marijuana industry, and there's actually quite a bit of news that came out this week, and I want to go over that with you all. And the first thing on the list is Coca-Cola is not getting into the cannabis drink market. Coca-Cola President and CEO James Quincey told Yahoo Finance on Tuesday the beverage giant has no plans to enter the cannabis drinking space. In September, Coke said it was closely watching the space and had not yet decided on whether to get involved. The company was rumored to be nearing a partnership with Aurora Cannabis. The company reported Tuesday third quarter earnings of 58 cents a share, which beat Wall Street forecast of 55 cents. Net sales clocked in at 8.25 billion versus forecasts of 8.17 billion. Coke has not seen a slowdown in its business from cooling US GDP growth. He also downplayed the prospect for entering the alcoholic beverage market in the US. Coke earlier this year released its first alcoholic drink in Japan, which is a carbonated beverage with about 3% alcohol. And this news is pretty sad. It would have been a very, very great news if Coca-Cola would have partnered up with Aurora Cannabis, because as you all know, this month hasn't been the best for the marijuana industry. As soon as that legalization day hit, it just dropped. Almost every single cannabis company just dropped on that October 17th until now. But today, Aurora Cannabis is up 11.66%, so that's nice. But at one point, Aurora Cannabis was up to basically 11.60, probably even up to $12. I'm not even 100% sure. And I believe that this cannabis industry needs some big news for it to kickstart it back up to all-time highs, because it has since just been dropping. And maybe right now it's a good time to buy. Maybe it still has more room for it to drop. In other news, Canadian pot producer Aphria on Tuesday said it would begin trading on the New York Stock Exchange on Friday under the ticker symbol APHA, as you see here. Listing on the New York Stock Exchange provides Aphria with the access to the largest equity market in the world, with increased exposure to a vast array of U.S. institutional and retail investors, said CEO Vic Neufeld. He also added, "We are excited to usher a new era with the recent legalization to adult use cannabis in Canada, and as we aim to further expand our footing in exciting markets such as Latin America and the Caribbean and Europe." Tobacco giant Aphria was weighing whether to take a stake in Aphria, the Global and Mail reported this month. And that's some big news for Aphria. As you see, the stock is up 17.81% today, and that's another nice pop. But as you see, it's still far away from its all-time highs. And if that tobacco company does get in, this probably will be a kickstart into the cannabis industry back into its all-time highs. In other news, IGC, which is India Globalization Capital, has had plans to enter the CBD drinks market, will be delisted from the New York Stock Exchange. And that's crazy, because I remember this stock was a hot one, and it seemed now that it was just a pump and dump. Which was crazy. As you see here, shares of IGC were halted before the market opened. The New York Stock Exchange said it will suspend trading immediately as it begins delisting procedures. NYSE said IGC had substantially discontinued the business that it conducted at the time it was listed or admitted to trading, and has become engaged in ventures or promotions which have not developed to a commercial stage, or the success of which is problematical. That seems like IGC was just a big scam, which almost every single YouTuber that is in the space have said this stock was basically just a scam. In other news, the US Canadian retailer and producer Curaleaf began trading in Canada on Monday, bringing with it a $4.5 billion valuation. Curaleaf began trading on the Canadian Securities Exchange, which has become an express lane for US marijuana companies looking to raise money and draw shareholders. The company will trade under the ticker symbol CURA. I know Curaleaf owns or runs about 28 dispensaries and 12 cultivation sites and 9 processing facilities across 12 of the US states. The store count potentially makes it the biggest marijuana retailer in the US. We remain committed to growing our business through aggressive organic growth and the strategic deployment of capital into accretive acquisitions that extend our brand into the most attractive US markets, said CEO Joseph Lusardi. Sorry if I said your name wrong. So it seems that Curaleaf is making some big moves and is trying to grow and get more retail investors into it, which is good news for this company. Let me know if you guys are interested in this company or if you are planning on buying some shares. But other than that, guys, please drop a like, subscribe, turn post notifications on, and I'll see you guys in the next one.